Now we head over to Baltimore, Morgan, where police have captured and arrested the primary suspect in the murder of tech CEO Pava Lapierre. Jason Billingsley's arrest comes just a few days after Lapierre's body was found at an apartment building. That same building is also the headquarters for her company, EcoMap Technologies. NBC News correspondent Ron Allen joins us live now from Baltimore. So, Ron, Billingsley was captured at a train station, but police are saying they think he's linked to other crimes from before this murder. What can you tell us about the timeline here?
He was arrested last night about 45 miles away from here in a town called Bowie at a train station by a SWAT team. Authorities have been tracking him for several days. And yes, he has also been linked to a crime that happened in a part of West Baltimore, a case involving alleged arson, attempted murder, and rape back about a week ago on the 19th of September. A case that's been described as a home invasion. Police, interestingly, were tracking him because of that incident. He was a suspect immediately, and police say that he was allegedly targeted a couple who lived at that particular residence. So that happens on the 19th. Pava Lapierre's attack and murder happens about a week later while police are tracking this individual. They were asked, well, why didn't you raise the alarms about him before? Could that have stopped this other murder? And their answer was essentially that they believed that that first incident was a targeted attack, and therefore there was no danger to the general public. They thought then. Of course, hindsight, it appears different. But that was one of the questions that was raised by all that. We also learned that the young woman's body was found on Monday, but she was apparently killed Friday night. And we still don't know the circumstances, and there seems to be no connection between the suspect and the young woman. It's unclear how he got access to the building, but they say there was no forced entry. And the family has asked that the police not discuss publicly the circumstances surrounding her murder.
Well, Billingsley has a long rap sheet, Ron, with some serious offenses, including first-degree rape conviction. What are city officials saying about his initial release, why he was on the streets?
Yes, this a case that dates back to 2013. He was on a convicted sex offender, and he was able to get out of prison after serving about half of his sentence. And part of that was as a result of a plea deal and other things in the legal system that seemed to follow the rules. There was some criticism, however, that the system, the rules put in place by the state legislature, may be too lenient when it comes to the ability of sex offenders to be released from prison. Here's what the mayor had to say about that. Take a listen.
And you go and look at the facts of that original case, you will agree that he shouldn't have been out on the streets. Every case, every individual is different, right? And I think that that's what has to happen, that we have to continuously look at things as they are, but the facts as they are for this case, for someone who committed rape, he shouldn't have been out on the streets.
The bottom line is that he's going to be charged with murder, attempted murder, rape, arson, and officials are saying, the prosecutors here are saying, that they're going to seek the maximum penalty, which would be life in prison, without the possibility of parole, so that he will never again see the light of day.
All right, NBC News correspondent Ron Allen. Ron, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.